Explosive news, 2026 is shaping up to be the year of serious home theater upgrades. If you want full, room-filling surround sound with true depth and immersive overhead effects, 7.1-channel Dolby Atmos Soundbars are where it's at. These powerful setups deliver cinematic-level bass, precise sound staging, and surround immersion that outshine simple stereo or 5.1 systems. Let's dive into the best 7.1-channel Dolby Atmos Soundbars of 2026. Don't forget to check out the product links in the description below. Number 5 JBL Bar 700-MK2 7.1 channel. The JBL Bar 700-MK2 is one of the more ambitious all-in-one soundbar systems available today, bringing real multi-channel sound to a relatively simple, plug-and-play package. With its detachable wireless rear speakers, a 10 wireless subwoofer, and a powerful 780W total system output, the 700-MK2 delivers convincing surround sound and satisfying bass depth. Its 7.1-channel configuration, front bar, rear surrounds and dedicated sub, transforms movies, shows, and games into a cinematic experience. Explosions get weight, ambient effects surround you, and spatial cues feel immersive. Dialogue remains clear thanks to its dedicated center channel and Pure Voice 2.0 enhancement, even during heavy action sequences. Features like Dolby Atmos support, via virtualization, 4K pass through HDMI ARC, with HDR/Dolby Vision compatibility, and modern streaming/connectivity support, Wi-Fi, Chromecast/AirPlay/Bluetooth/streaming services, make it a very capable all-round media hub for both video and music. That said, and this is important to set expectations, Bar 700-MK2 is still a compromise compared to a full discrete speaker setup. Number 4 Ultimia Poseidon D80 7.1-Ch channel. The Ultimia Poseidon D80 impresses for the ambition it packs into a single integrated system. With a main soundbar, for surround speakers, and a dedicated subwoofer, it offers a full 7.1-channel setup straight out of the box. For movies, shows, and gaming, it delivers a surround sound experience far superior to any stereo or 2.1 setup. Ambient noises, directional effects, and surround cues come through with more depth and spatial distribution, making scenes feel more immersive. The subwoofer adds noticeable bass weight, explosions, music, and low-end effects carry presence and impact rather than sounding flat or weak. For families or casual home theater users looking for a system that covers major basses, dialogue clarity, bass, surround, without needing an AV receiver or dozens of speaker wires, the Poseidon D80 presents appealing convenience and value. That said, as with many all-in-one or bundled systems, the Poseidon D80 has trade-offs you should enter expecting. While it creates a believable surround field, the spatial precision and sound fidelity don't match a fully separate speaker system. Subtle directional cues, overhead effects, or object-based Atmos-style audio lack the detail and exact placement that ceiling or dedicated surround speakers provide. The bass, though solid for its class, doesn't approach the deepest sub-bass or room-shaking lows delivered by large dedicated subwoofers. Heavy action movies or bass-heavy music may feel a bit restrained when pushed. Number 3 Sony HT-A7000 7.1-Ch channel. The Sony HT-A7000 is an ambitious premium soundbar designed to deliver immersive surround sound with minimal setup. With its built-in 7.1.2 channel configuration, featuring 5 front speakers, 2 upfiring drivers, dual front subwoofers, and beam tweeters, it produces a wide, enveloping soundstage that works well for movies, streaming, and gaming. Dialogue remains clear and centered, mid and high frequencies stay balanced and detailed, and bass is fuller than typical soundbars thanks to the dual subwoofers. Its virtual surround technologies, like Vertical Surround Engine and S-Force Pro Front Surround, help create a 3D audio impression even without rear or ceiling speakers, which is a strong advantage if you want Atmos or DTS-X support without complicated speaker wiring. The HT-A7000 is also versatile, built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Chromecast, AirPlay 2, plus support for high-resolution audio and spatial music formats give it flexibility not just for movies but for music streaming too. That said, the HT-A7000 has some limitations, especially if you have high expectations for full home cinema realism or deep bass impact. While its surround and height audio feel good, the illusion of overhead or rear effects isn't as precise as a system with dedicated rear or ceiling speakers. The sound remains front-heavy and the spatial, enveloping effect can feel more simulated than concrete, particularly in larger rooms. The built-in subwoofers improve bass over a basic bar, but they still don't reach the deep, room-shaking low end that a dedicated standalone subwoofer can deliver. Heavy action movie rumbles or bass-heavy music may lack ultimate punch. Some users also find that volume headroom and dynamic range, while decent, don't quite match what multi-component stereo or AVR-based systems offer. In short, the HT-A7000 is an excellent all-in-one compromise if you want immersive, polished sound without complicated wiring, but serious audiophiles or home theater purists might still prefer a discrete speaker setup. The Sony HT-A7000 also shines when it comes to day-to-day convenience, offering features that make it feel like a premium, modern hub for your home theater setup. Its built-in Chromecast, AirPlay 2, Bluetooth, and Spotify Connect give you multiple ways to stream music effortlessly, while the TV integration with Bravia XR models allows for synchronized sound and super clean dialogue through Acoustic Center Sync. Even without Sony's optional subwoofer or rear speakers, the A7000 maintains impressive clarity and spaciousness, but once paired with them, the soundstage becomes dramatically deeper and more cinematic. Everything is controlled through a clean, easy interface and updates automatically improve performance, making the bar feel future-ready. This balance of powerful audio, versatile connectivity, and user-friendly design is what keeps the A7000 ranking among the best premium Atmos soundbars available. Number 2 TCL Q85H Q-Class 7.1.4 channel. The TCL Q85H delivers a full 7.1.4 channel setup with a soundbar, wireless subwoofer, wireless rear speakers, and height channels, and that hardware helps it produce a surprisingly immersive, theater-style soundscape right out of the box. With support for Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, the Q85H creates genuine vertical and surround effects, overhead sounds, environmental ambience, and directional cues often feel convincingly three-dimensional. The included wireless subwoofer pumps out deep, spacious bass, giving films, music, and action scenes real impact, while the center channel and vocal enhancement tuning keep dialogue clear even during chaotic soundtracks. Connectivity covers modern needs: HDMI eARC, plus HDMI in, optical, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi streaming, including AirPlay, and custom sound modes, making it flexible whether you're watching movies, gaming, or streaming music. The wireless nature of sub and surrounds also keeps the setup neat, avoiding typical cable clutter of full home theater rigs. But even such an ambitious system carries trade-offs. Because the channels and speakers are predefined and fixed, you have less flexibility for customizing speaker placement compared with a full AVR plus discrete speaker setup, which can limit surround precision or bass placement tuning. The performance, especially surround depth, bass quality, and height realism, depends heavily on room size, layout, and speaker/sub placement. Cramped or awkward rooms may significantly degrade the final result. For stereo music or basic shows, not Atmos-enabled, the richness and added components are underutilized, and some users report that non-Atmos content sounds a little flatter or unbalanced compared with modern multi-channel mixes. Finally, for true audiophile-grade sound, an enthusiast might still prefer separate speakers and dedicated subs, which often deliver better dynamics, clarity, and upgrade potential. Number 1 Samsung HW Q900F 7.1.2 channel. The Samsung HW Q900F is a strong all-in-one Dolby Atmos soundbar that delivers genuinely immersive surround sound from a relatively compact and easy-to-set-up system. With its 7.1.2 channel configuration, including multiple front drivers, up-firing height drivers, side-firing drivers, and a wireless subwoofer, it produces a wide, enveloping soundstage that brings movies, games, and music to life. Overhead effects like rain, flying objects, or ambient ambience feel more in the room, while directional cues and surround ambience are wide enough to create a believable cinematic environment even without rear satellite speakers. Bass is solid and punchy, enough to support explosions or dramatic movie scores, while dialogue remains clear and well-anchored thanks to a dedicated center channel and voice enhancement features. The system also includes smart convenience, automatic room calibration, adaptive sound settings, and support for modern streaming/wireless protocols, making it a plug-and-play option for many living rooms. That said, as with any soundbar-based system, the Q900F has its limitations compared to a full discrete surround setup. Because the channels, front, height, side, are all built into one bar and a single subwoofer, the surround and height effects, though good, can feel less precise and less spacious than what ceiling-mounted speakers or a full multi-speaker rig would produce. Subtle directional detail or very precise object placement, for example, overhead rain versus overhead helicopter versus behind-you footsteps, may blur slightly. The bass, while decent and controlled, doesn't quite reach the deepest, room-shaking sub-frequencies that a large standalone subwoofer or dual-sub setup can deliver, so for hardcore home theater fans prioritizing the lowest rumble, it might feel a touch limited. Also, because it includes no dedicated rear satellites by default, surround depth is inherently front-biased, and in very large rooms the soundstage may struggle to fill the space fully. Overall, the HW-Q900F is an excellent balance between convenience, power, and cinematic immersion, ideal for users who want Atmos-style sound and strong bass without complex wiring or bulky speaker arrays, but not necessarily the ultimate reference-grade theater sound. And that wraps up today's journey through the world of tech wonders on high-tech. If you enjoyed this video and discovered some must-have gadgets, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss our daily dive into the latest and greatest in technology.